Good afternoon, and today I am in Arrochar, which is really just at the start of the Highlands. Been here before. There's another video I've made from about this area, a little bit further down and into the forest. But today I'm up in the mountains and I'm going to do a little bit of camping. The weather's quite changeable today, really heavy showers. Then with some little sunny spells, it's absolutely beautiful now, as you can see, I'm sure. So the plan is to walk up here. There's a lovely little walk right at the start of the Highlands, as I've said. Really good if you're going to try and get into a little bit of hill walking. It's quite close to Glasgow as well, but there's a little bit of a walk through a forest and then out into this kind of valley, I suppose. A couple of famous mountains we have here. This one back here, that is the Cobbler, or Ben Arthur. We have Ben Narnain up here, just to the left, and a little bit further on up there, we can't see it yet, is Ben Eam. Got the tent with me, so I'm going to be here for sunset. Again, the weather's quite changeable, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I've come around the back of Ben Narnain. This is Ben Narnain just up behind me there, and quite a hard climb in. It's quite steep, quite an incline there. Just kind of skirting around the bottom of the mountain, or the side of the mountain, and I found this little place for camping. I kind of spotted it on one of the maps. It looked quite level. It looks quite nice. There's a wee bit of wind coming in around there, but Ben Narnain, I think, is sheltering me a little bit. There's like a little kind of curve almost in Narnain, and that's where I am. Ben Eam in the background, Ben Vein there. Can I see anything else? There's a few other mountains over there. I can't remember what that one's called, but this looks like where I'll be camping tonight. Set the tent up and I've had my dinner and I am feeling so much better. I was pretty exhausted whenever I was setting up my camp, and all I wanted to do was eat. I have left a few things in the tent and now I am going to try and go under the face of Ben Narnain. Okay, I think I might have got something that I'm quite happy with. Oh, it is quite windy. The valley has just lit up. I'm still covered in cloud, but just down in the valley there is completely bathed in sunlight and it's looking amazing. I've taken a couple of shots, a couple of different exposures to try and expose for everything, because I've got some rocks just leading off this cliff as well. I've already taken the photo, because it was a bit of a rush to get everything set up. Camera settings, f11. As I say, I've taken a couple of different exposures. One of them I pumped it up to ISO 400 just to try and get a little bit of a faster shutter speed. It's quite windy. Tripod is wobbling. It's not really designed to have this part fully extended whenever it's windy anyway. Sun's still up, and it's quite hazy. The last time I was up around this area it was hazy as well, so it's similar conditions. Okay, so I thought I'd make one more little video just before I finish for the night. It was not a bad night. There was quite a bit of cloud came down in at the end, which kind of just dampened everything. Didn't rain, but just the sunset kind of just fizzled out. I think there may have been a nice sunset up towards Glencoe or something like that, but down here there was just low cloud, came over, and that was it. There are a few wee streaks of red, but too far away and not bright enough really to really take anything. So a little bit disappointed, but I think I've got some nice shots from earlier on just before the sun set. That was a wild night. Really windy, really wet. I think it rained most of the night and my tent was flapping away. So I am pretty wrecked. My alarm went off at 4:30. But the sound of the rain, I was not happy to get up, I have to say. So I have missed the sunrise. It is now about 9 o'clock and things are starting to clear up. It's looking really nice. Clouds have been rolling in just up this valley all morning. So my plan is to get down just to the edge of that larger forest. I'm sure you can see that there, just along that, just where the sun's hitting. And I'm going to try and get a few photos of up that valley. Sun's quite high, there's quite a few clouds about, so I don't really know what this is going to be like. And it's going to be a bit of a hike down as well. Okay, I think I've found a picture. I've been walking for probably about an hour from my campsite, which was just up there at that dark rock on the side of Narneen. So I've been walking for an hour and I've just walked along this fence to keep the sheep in over that side. So I think we've got a picture, but not today. I've missed the sunrise because I was a little bit lazy this morning. I was a little bit afraid to come out into the weather, and I've missed whatever has happened. So the sunrise is directly between those two mountains, right up the middle of that valley. And we've got a couple of lochs in the background there as well, I think. Not sure what lochs they are. I will find out for you. Can't wait to get back up in here camping again to get this photo. I think it's going to be nice. Sunset, sunrise dependent. I think it's going to be cracking. This is me back out onto the path after not a very pleasant walk, I have to admit. Where I was last speaking to, I followed that fence along the forest. I tried to get through the forest, but it was just too thick, and with a bag like this, it wasn't working at all. So I walked along the fence thinking it was quite level, and I suppose it was quite level, but it was so wet and soggy, and I had to make so many detours up and down, and I am pretty wrecked right now. So not feeling particularly enthused about photography, and I am just walking along the path, probably going to go back down to the little pub in Arrochar and get a nice pint and maybe some food. Here is Arrochar. There is my pub.